Hallicrafters TW the first in the series of 3 8-band portables. These were clones of the Zenith Transoceanic portable tube radios. This is going to be a restoration, part by part. I'm going to start with an overall evaluation of the case, and we'll stop it at that, and then we will work on mechanical restoration, electrical restoration, and finally restoration of the cabinet. Okay, again, this is the Hallicrafters TW 1000. This was the original of the series. One of the differences between the 1000, the 1000A, and the 2000 was originally the 1000 had the antenna, broadcast antenna, up here in the lid, and it was covered with this plastic cover. Okay, that was changed, and a bar antenna was put on the inside of the radio rather than up on the lid, and instead of this plastic piece, it was printed on either a material or a paper, and then just adhered to the cover of the radio. Overall looks of this, when I start looking for a radio to restore, it's got to be in pretty good condition to start with. I'm not a cabinet person. I'll just put a little light on the subject here. I want to make sure all the knobs are in place. There's no major tearing or missing black material. Currently, the tuning seems to work, but I know the band selector does not work. Okay, we'll have to take a look at that and see where that's going to go. I will pause this for a minute, turn the radio around so we can see the inside. Okay, so here we have the inside of the cabinet. You can see the top compartment here was where the battery went. Transoceanics had the battery on the bottom and the electronics on the top. One thing to note is that the tuner on this is a turret tuner, very similar to that what you had in the old TVs, as well as in here, all the tubes have shields on them. The Transoceanics I worked on never had shields on them, so it's very interesting. The cabinet doesn't seem to need a lot of work. You do have a section over here where you can put extra tubes. I don't think that's going to be necessary. Chassis looks to be in pretty good condition. In order to get the chassis out, you have to remove 3 screws or bolts from the bottom, which are no longer there. And then inside the cabinet, there are 2, one here and one in the back over in here, which I can't really point to too well, but it's up in here. Once those are out, I'll be able to pull that chassis out the front and do an evaluation on the electronics. We do have the original Skyrider antenna, which this can come out. It's the antenna that's on the lid, and this can plug in and be attached to a window with the suction cups. These suction cups are so hard and dry, it'll never attach to anything, so not too concerned about that. It hasn't been plugged in yet. As you can see, the line cord is very crusty, and it's been spliced. So before I go doing anything like that, I want to make sure I have this on a variac and a dim bulb to make sure that everything is okay and there's no shorted caps or anything in the radio. Again, that's going to be it for the evaluation on this. Again, the cabinet looks good. It's going to be digging into the electronics and getting it done.